If you've been training for a couple of years and you feel like your training slowed down, then listen up, because I want you to consider that there's 3 steps that you're missing in this process to really feel like you're back in control of your training. How did you lose that momentum? How did you get away from really feeling like you have direction with your training? So we're going to go through these 3 steps and really feel like we can build a blueprint for you. What are those next steps that you need to take to really move forward? So number 1 is actually having a vision for where you want to go. So many people are blindly going through the motions of just making sure they're getting it done to really that miss the point of knowing why are they actually doing it. What's the ideal physique that they're after? What's the muscles they're trying to build up, and their overall look that makes them feel more confident and feel better in their own skin. So first is identifying that vision. Really, where are your standards lacking? What is that vision you're actually striving towards? And then we can start to build a picture that we can actually move towards. Then number 2 is stripping it back and trying to find that base. So many people throw that word around but don't understand what it actually means. There's a structure that's different between you and I, and it's really learning how do we make you fit in exercise so you feel great every time? What's those machines that work? What are those machines you should stay away from? And how do we set it up perfectly so those muscles are getting as much work as we can without smashing our joints and ruining ligaments and tendons? So going through that process and building an ultimate base for you. And then step 3, then we can get fancy with the variables for hypertrophy and start to really build a progression and progress like a pro in the way that we know that we have certain phases of training that we can master and work our way through so that we know that we're progressing, we know that we're moving forward. But on top of that, we actually have a direct goal with each training phase. Rather than just kind of seeing how it goes, slapping a whole exercises together, we have a distinct goal and a distinct focus of each training phase so that we can move forward. So I want you to consider that these are 3 of the phases that are holding most people back, and really, if you can strip it back and really understand that these are ultimately what gives you back that momentum, gives you back that control in this process, then it really starts to build a new level of motivation and drive towards wanting to move forward because you have an effective approach moving forward. Now, before any of that matters, you need to be able to be in a position that you have the courage in yourself to actually identify that you're stuck. If you think that figuring it out and seeing how it goes by yourself is going to work, then you realize that time is not precious for you. If you're looking to just go through the motions, just kind of figure out what works, you're losing time. You're losing your ability to understand that there's an amount of knowledge you can extract from other people. And I've worked with hundreds of men trying to get in shape, really build a body and a physique that they can be proud of so that they can do it in the shortest amount of time and learn those steps, really educate them on that process moving forward. So if you have that courage, you can identify that you're stuck and there's a gap between where you are and where you want to be. Then I want to invite you to go through my 7-day challenge that I'm running for free to coach you through those steps, really take you through what's missing in those parts of your training, parts of your lifestyle and nutrition that are really getting in the way of you really having an efficient and effective protocol moving forward. So if you want to take me up on that, click that link below and I'm going to take you through this challenge step by step to really show you what's missing and how to upgrade your training.